ever catch yourself thinking, wow, she has it all, or her life is so together? For every girl you see and think that, another girl is looking at you thinking the exact same thing. Welcome to This Is For Us. My name is Noelle, and between my own life's journey and working with hundreds of women, I've realized we're all way more alike than we think. We share the same struggles, the same emotions, and we're not meant to do it all alone. Think of this podcast as a safe space to be yourself and get real. Like those talks where you go to your best friend for advice. I'm here to remind you that you are irreplaceable and it's time to start acting like it. We're all just trying to figure it out, and we can change the narrative of feeling alone. This is for you. This is for me. And this is for us. Hey, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of This Is For Us. As always, I'm so glad and so thankful that you're here. Whether you are listening to this on a Monday or a Wednesday or a Friday, I hope that you are having the absolute best week. I hope amazing things are happening to you. I've got a really big couple weeks coming up in my life. It is Worlds and Summit Week in the All-Star cheerleading world. And so it is what we work for all season long. And more than ever, these 2 weeks are when that I have to keep reminding myself it's all about the journey and where we've gotten on this journey. And it's not all about the destination. Obviously it is. And obviously we want to be successful. We want to win. We always want those things. But the journey is where the beauty is. The journey is where the lessons are. And we just can't forget where the journey has gotten us. So I'm telling y'all that because that's something that I keep on reminding myself of. But anyway, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be recording my podcast. Would not miss it. But it is a really big 2 weeks in my world. And so for this week, I had a recording on my phone that I did the other day. I was driving to the gym and something just kind of hit me. And I don't really know why. I don't have a reason for why. It doesn't even necessarily pertain to my life right now. But I was driving. It was on my heart. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to record this because what if I'm being spoken to and one of you all needs to hear this, that you need this reminder. So I've got this super quick episode today that is about making decisions based on you and your heart and what's best for you, and kind of a little bit around guilt, because I think as women, guilt can eat us up sometimes and it's really not fair what we do to ourselves. But I literally recorded it in the car when it was on my heart. So if the quality is a little rough, I apologize. I hope that it's okay. And I hope that if there is one of you out there that needed this, I hope that it is the reminder that you needed to make you feel better, to light you up, just to make you feel like you're not alone. So again, I love y'all and thank you so much for being here. And I hope you love this short and sweet episode. I don't know who needs to hear this today, but sometimes whenever we are trying to make decisions in our lives, you have to make it as simple as what is best for you. What does your heart want? What is speaking to you? Deep down, what do you want? If you flipped a quarter and in midair, you know exactly which side that you're hoping that that quarter lands on. You know, like, I know that especially as women, we often make these decisions and it's like, well, if I do this, then this happens. And if I do this, then this person is going to be mad at me. And if I do this, then it's going to negatively affect them. And if I make this decision, then this person isn't going to be able to do this, or they're not going to get what they wanted, or I'm going to let them down. And I just think that we can't continuously do that to ourselves, because I am a big believer in my life. I can't remember if I've ever said this to you all or not, but I'm a big believer in what's good for you is good for me. And what I mean by that is I think that life is just this one massive circle of meant to be's. And like everything kind of plays out, and of cause and effect and consequence and everything of everything else. And so when I say what's good for you is good for me, that's a quote. And what I mean by that is if somebody is going to do something that's going to screw me over, And in the moment, I am heartbroken or angry or distraught or whatever it is. The reality is that that person made that choice to screw me over, and I might be sick over it in the moment, but one day, somehow, that will work out for me. It will teach me a lesson. It will bring me to something that would end up being better than it would have been if that person wouldn't have screwed me over. It'll lead me to something. It will show me something. Somehow or some way, someone screwing me over, even if I can't see it in the moment, even if I don't understand it in the moment, somehow, some way, it will end up coming back around and it will work out for me, and I will be happy that that happened. Even if it's simply a lesson and somehow that I got wiser, it will come back around and it will end up that it has worked out for me. And I truly to God believe that. You know, if your boyfriend goes out and he cheats on you, well, you know what? That really freaking sucks. But at the end of the day, it is going to make you a stronger person. It's going to make you a better person. And it's also going to free you up to meet the person that is right for you, that's going to love you, that's not going to go and cheat on you and put you through hell. And if you would have stayed in that and not found out that they were cheating on you, how much more intertwined would you have been? How many more years of your life would you have wasted giving to this person who was just going to go behind your back and screw you anyway? You know, like I really am just such a big believer in what's good for you is good for me. If you don't get a job and they don't think that you're the right fit for it, then you know what? Okay, it's just rejecting you because there's something else out there that was meant for you, or you're supposed to learn a lesson, or you're supposed to do something else. Like we're just being protected all the time, even if we don't know it. And so back to the whole thing that I was talking about with making decisions. Again, as women, I feel like all the time we're like, do I do this or do I do that? Is this the right decision for me? Should I wait? Should I not? We're all the time worried about if we're doing the right thing, how we're affecting someone else. Are we going to hurt someone else? And the thing is that if you have the best of intentions, if your intentions are pure, and if you are legitimately just trying to do what's on your heart, what feels right, what you really believe that you are being led to, then regardless if it hurts someone, that hurt is going to come out better for them in the end. Even, I just don't think that there's a wrong decision. And what I mean by that is, how many times in your life have you been going, okay, whenever you were going to go to college, maybe there's somebody who's listening to this right now that's like, back then, I didn't know if I should go here or if I should go there. And the thing is that who are we to say that the final choice we made ended up being the quote unquote right choice? We don't know that, and we will never know that. It was just a different choice. And the reality is the choices we make in life, the places we go in life, the people we meet in life, those are the things that start unfolding the way our life is going to go. And everything that we are meant to do and be, and all of those things are going to be drawn to us, and they are going to find us. And we are being led in these directions on purpose. So you can't sit all the time and question yourself and the decisions that you make and the people that you're going to hurt, or the people like, I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to do this for my mom, or I'm going to do this for my best friend or my husband, or I really don't want to be in this relationship anymore, but I can't bear hurting this person this way. You're just delaying the inevitable. And again, if your heart is pure, if your intentions are pure, and if you're just trying to go through your life doing the right thing with love and peace and following your heart, you are not going to go wrong. And everything in this life is going to work out exactly as it should have. And so again, I don't even know who I'm talking to right now. Something just told me that this is what I needed to talk about today. So if you are struggling with guilt, the thing is that you can't live your life feeling guilty over making a decision that you had to make in the moment, because whatever consequences have come from that guilt, they were supposed to happen. It was inevitable. You are not being punished from a decision that you made out of love. You are not being punished from a decision that you made because you felt like it was the right thing to do and you were following your heart. It is the way of life, and life is really freaking hard and really freaking confusing, and nothing makes sense sometimes. But the thing is that somehow it all ends up making sense eventually. And even the worst of nightmares, something always comes from it of beauty or wisdom or understanding, or you end up getting something beautiful. Like beauty comes out of the ashes somehow, you know? And so again, if you're struggling with the decision, struggling with guilt, if there's something that's laying heavy on your heart and you're like, God, I want to do this so bad, but I don't want to hurt this person or whatever, you have to choose you. There has to come a point where you choose yourself, you make yourself a priority, and you understand that everything in this life is working for you. It's working for the greater good, and you are going to be okay. I love you all so much. As always, thank you so much for being here. If anybody is hurting right now or going through a hard time, please just know that I'm thinking of you. And again, it's going to be okay. We are going to be okay. Thank you for listening to this. I know you could be doing anything in the world right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I will be forever grateful. Again, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for listening. I know you could be doing anything in the world right now, so the fact that you've chosen to spend this time with me means everything. If this episode resonated with your heart, or if you have a topic you'd like me to touch on, please shoot me a DM on Instagram at Noelle Roberts Coley. I'd love to hear all about it, and thank you personally for listening. If you want to know how to support the podcast, I'd be forever grateful if you'd share it with a friend and leave me a 5-star review. Until next time, please remember that we're all just trying to figure it out. We're in this together, and this is for us. I'll see you soon.